Hello, hi, welcome. If you found your way here, you are obviously lost, but that's okay, because so am I. So today we're going to be playing a little new makeup nonsense bingo. It was created by Emily Hanhan and Theresa is Dead. I'll have them linked down below, but you should totally go check them out because I love them. They're great. I've done 2 of these videos before. They weren't that good. It was when I was just starting off, so you'll have to excuse me, but now I'm in the mood. So how this works is I have a little bingo card. I'll flash it up right here. And this little bingo card has a bunch of little things on it that have to do with new makeup releases. And I'm going to randomly scroll through Trend Mood, and whatever I land on, if it marks off one of the things, I'm going to check it off. Now, as a side note, when Theresa and Emily do this, every time they mark one off, they take a drink, and they get a little tipsy. That's not going to be happening today, because thanks to the US, I cannot drink because I am too young. I know I don't look it, but hey, I am. So instead, I'm going to be taking a sip out of this lovely bilingual mug because I am a math major, and this is the gift my parents give me every single year, and I love it. And also with a metal straw because save the turtles, bitch. I am pulling up Trend Mood on my trusty little Moto G phone, and let's scroll a little. Okay, so the first thing I landed on was these new eyeshadow palettes by Shop Violet Voss. I'm not going to put a picture on the screen because I'm not that advanced, but if you want to look them up, they're the Matte Vibes eyeshadow palette and the Fun Size Mini eyeshadow palette. One of them is purple, one of them is oranges. Also, I'm not going to be putting them up because I am on a low buy and I know how triggering seeing new releases can be, so we're just going to avoid all of that. I'm just going to tell you what I think of them. I think this would fall under, let's see. I'm going to call this shit, same shit, new packaging, because I feel like I've seen these palettes before from Violet Voss. I don't know why, especially the warm one. Maybe I'm thinking of Viseart, but that one seems like awfully familiar. Like, you know, the cousin who shows up and you're like, yeah, I've seen you before, but I have no clue what your name is. That's the one. So I'm going to call it that, and I'm going to take a drink. The next thing I've had the pleasure of landing on is the new BH Cosmetics travel palettes. There's one super rainbow one and one super kind of boring one. So I'm not really sure where to put it, but I'm going to call it a half neutral, half colorful palette, even though, okay, I know it's not the same palette. I get that. But you're meant to buy these in conjunction with each other. Let's be real, they want you to buy the whole series. So releasing 2 at once, it's like people are going to go out and buy them at the same time. So I'm just going to consider them as the same thing. They're nothing special. I mean, the colorful one looks like that Morphe Living in Color or whatever one they did for Pride Month. That's what that looks like. And then the other one looks like a basic cool tone with like a pop of warm tone orange, which I don't get because where do you put the warm tone orange? Like, I'm not creative enough, I guess, maybe? I don't know. But that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it half neutral, half colorful. Even though they're not the same palette, you're meant to buy them together. So we're just going to call it that and call it a day. And take a sip. Oh boy, we're buckling in now. So the next thing I've landed on is the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner and lip sets that are somehow new, but I don't understand how they're new. Instead of maybe a liquid lipstick, now it's a bullet lipstick, but like, she's always had lip kits, so how is this new? I don't know. Which is why I'm going to call it a collab/product that won't die. Because I'm sick of lip kits. I don't understand lip kits, okay? The point of a lip liner is sometimes, especially with super light shades, not to be the exact same as the shade of the lipstick. So when everyone was going nuts about lip kits and like, oh my god, so revolutionary, yeah, I was just so confused because I'm like, if I'm wearing a super pale lipstick, even on my pale skin, it's going to look ridiculous if I have a pale lip liner with it. Like, I'm going to look like a clown. So why would I want the matching lip liner with it? Now, maybe if you're wearing a darker lipstick, I could see that, but it's a concept that doesn't work for all lipstick colors. And it just drives me nuts every time I see a Kylie Cosmetics lip kit. And also, I know they're not the same as but they're the same as Colorpop by Colorpop. I've never even tried Colorpop, but I'd be willing to bet a lot of money it's like the same thing. And people might disagree with me on that, but I mean, on the other hand, I'm not that great at telling makeup quality apart anyway, so roast me. The next one I'm really confused about where to put, I'll be honest. The next one I landed on is the Hard Candy / Marilyn Monroe collab, and it was just an announcement picture. It wasn't even a picture of the products. So I'm conflicted whether I should put it under new influencer / celeb brand or a collab with someone not known for their makeup. And before we get into it, and before you go crazy in your mind, I know Marilyn Monroe was known for her makeup, but she wasn't known for like a lot of makeup. Like she was known for one signature look. So if they do that and they replicate that one signature look, you know, the red lip, the very neutral eyeshadow, and like the winged eyeliner or whatever, like the very 50s vibe, fine, okay, but like also when I think of Marilyn Monroe, I don't automatically think of her makeup. I think of like her natural beauty and like her hairstyle and like her dresses and whatnot and her movies that she was in. It's not like I jump automatically to the makeup. Maybe the red lip and the beauty mark. Those are iconic. I could see that, but I'm going to toss it under a collab with someone not known for their makeup because in my mind, and I know everyone's probably different and people probably disagree with me on this, and that's okay. That's fine. You can do that. In my mind, she's not known for her makeup. Like, she's known for one makeup look. Like, it's not like she's known for, like, a variety of makeup looks and, like, iconic makeup looks. There's one iconic look that she's known for. So we're going to throw that under there and stay hydrated. The next thing I've landed on is a Colorpop release. Yay! If you can't see, or next time I show you the card, it's basically the free space because there's so much that always comes out. This one's like 2 new highlighters, 2 new like 9-pan eyeshadow neutral palettes. Quite frankly, I feel like I've seen this before, so you know, they're duping themselves at this point. Like, this is ridiculous. I've never tried Colorpop. Disclaimer, I know, crazy, wild, someone who likes makeup hasn't tried Colorpop. I don't own anything from them. I've never tried it. Unlike a lot of people, I hate ordering online. It scares me that I don't get to see the shades and stuff because for some reason, with my skin tone and hair color, a lot of shades just don't work. Like, they're off. Like, and I don't wear foundation or like I rarely ever wear concealer, so I don't understand the point of like trying it if I'm only going to buy one product every once in a while, so I've never tried it. But yeah, I'm gonna say that they're both duping themselves and it's a Colorpop release, so yay! Obviously I didn't scroll very well because the very next one I landed on was the one right below it, and guess what? It's the ABH release. It's the Amrezy X ABH palette. This one, I knew it looked off to me. I knew it in my brain. I knew it looked off. And the reason why it looked off is because there's now 16 shades in this one instead of 14 shades. And I get that's like an homage to the first palette they ever put out that was also 16 shades instead of 14 shades or whatever. So, but I knew it looked off. I knew it did. And then I watched Emily Hanhan's Instagram story. And it looked exactly, she had a picture of the Too Faced like Desert Palm palette and it looked exactly like that. And it was at that point where I'm like, I hate makeup sometimes. Like, people are just going left and right, but then it also brings into the fact that nothing's ever really new or revolutionary. Like, it's probably been done before at this point. So yeah, that really struck me. Also, it looks exactly like some of the colors in the Modern Renaissance and Soft Glam with like some pops of pink and blue. Like, that's all I see. I don't know. It looks like if you smashed the Soft Glam, the Modern Renaissance, and the Riviera together, like you just collided them, that's what you get. You'd get the new Amrezy palette. But like, good for her collab. Like, no hate on her. It's just, I don't need it. I'm not gonna buy it. Bye. The next thing I landed on was the Trend Mood box, which I am going to gladly put under a bundle deal no one wants. I've never gotten the hype around beauty subscription boxes because I never get anything that I want and I'd be too scared to invest money knowing that I might not get something that I want or will use. So that's ruined for me. I will never like that. I know it's sold out though. The Trend Mood box is sold out, so obviously this is a collab / bundle that everyone wants. So maybe I'm just not in the loop, but I feel like everyone who's sick of buying makeup has come to realize that they don't want any more subscription boxes, which is why I'm throwing it under a bundle deal no one wants, because everyone who's sick of makeup, and that's who I'm talking about as no one, will not want this Trend Mood box. So I'm just going to throw it in there, call it a day. I am a fool, and I'm going to preface this next one by saying that. So the next one I actually do kind of like. It's the Morphe 35i Icy Eyeshadow Palette, and it's so pretty. Like, it's like icy pastels, which is just speaking to every part of my 2000s fantasies. Like, it's throwing me back to like middle school when like that was all the rage, and I was wearing like Bath and Body Works, glitter lip gloss that was frosty. That's what this is giving me. I've been tricked, I've been duped. Morphe has finally got me. Call the police because they've kidnapped me somehow. I thought I'd never fall into their trap, but here we are. I'm a clown, put my clown hat on, go ahead. But I have to call this another oversized Morphe palette because, 35 shades, they probably could have pared that down, but at the same time, it's so beautiful and I love it, and I need to be stopped. I need to be stopped. That's it. Bye. I've landed on the Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette, which to me definitely falls under neutral with a pop of blue, because that pop of bluish, greenish mint is the first thing that my eyes were drawn to, and then I looked at the rest of the palette, so it definitely falls under neutral with a pop of blue. But I will say it's very pretty and I really like it, but the two browns in the top corner look too similar for me. And I've thought about Dominique Cosmetics before. Like, I've thought about purchasing the Lemonade palette. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be truthful on that. It's really pretty. I like the color story. Once again, catching me with those kind of icy tones. What can I do? What can a girl do? But this one, I'm not really that interested in. Definitely falls under pop of blue. We'll throw it there for now. So, as foolish and as silly as I am, I didn't even realize that I had made a bingo right down the center of the card. So, congrats to me. Yay! So anyway, this might make up for a time where I decide not to go fully to bingo because there's just too much that I can't handle. But now we're here, we're done. Right down the middle, major copycat vibes, half neutral, half colorful. It's a Colorpop release, oversized Morphe palette, and a collab with someone not known for their makeup. That's 5. That's a bingo. We're calling bingo. No one's gonna beat us up at the casino because we are right in calling bingo. And so now that everything is done and we are still hydrated, we're going to call it a day. And yeah, if you want to play along, go to Theresa or Emily Hanhan's videos. They'll have the cards linked down below. You can add it to the community playlist. They'll give you a whole spiel about it because I'm sure you're going to go watch their video or you've already watched their video. So with that being said, have a wonderful day and keep being an awesome person, and I will see you next time. Bye!